They're all in the gate, and they're off, taking up after the start My Cool Hand Luke. He has it all, sends out for the lead. Prince of Truth backs off the pace in second. The gray Newport Bridge towards the inside third. Then about 7 lengths to Revivalism, who's a length and a half in front of My Cool Hand Luke, who's at the back of the pack. He has it all alone on the lead. The lead's about 5. Newport Bridge tries to cut into the margin in second to the inside of Prince of Truth in third. And then about 10 lengths to the trailers. Revivalism to the outside of My Cool Hand Luke. First quarter mile drilled in 22 3/5. 2.5 furlongs to go. He has it all. The lead's 3.5. Newport Bridge now a length in front of Prince of Truth for second. And the back two markers, Revivalism and My Cool Hand Luke, as they reach the top of the stretch, and he has it all. Comes off the turn, leading by 5 lengths. Newport Bridge under a heavy drive in second, as well as Prince of Truth in third. And then in fourth, My Cool Hand Luke. 16th to go. He has it all. Took the lead out of the starting gate and went all the way on the front end. A powerhouse performance from He Has It All. Newport Bridge second. My Cool Hand Luke. Super effective, $4.65. Second race, Fingerlinks, scratch number 2, curtain closed. Exacta trifecta, superfecta, daily double. And they're all in the gate, and they're off. Taking up after the start, Toku. It's Lady Isabella and Moontown. These two rush out for the lead. La Dinamita in the white blinkers behind rivals takes back a tiny bit as it's Unwoke who advances up the inside up into third. And at the back, that is Toku. Spots the leader about 6 lengths up the backstretch. And that leader is Lady Isabella, who has a lead by a little over 2 lengths. Moontown is now swamped inside and outside. La Dinamita outside, Unwoke at the fence. And Toku gets into the race and is only about 3 lengths off the lead at the tail of the field. Lady Isabella 3 furlongs from the winning line, on top by about a length over La Dinamita outside. White blinkers second, Unwoke's at the fence. Moontown's trying to keep position in between horses, 2.5 lengths off the lead, and 2 lengths to Toku, who trails the field as they arrive at the top of the stretch. Lady Isabella turns them in. Moontown's on the outside with La Dinamita. Unwoke has room at the fence for across the track with 1 furlong to go. Moontown, Unwoke at the inside, and then La Dinamita on the grandstand side. 16th to go. Moontown has the lead close to home, and Moontown pulls off the upset. Close for second, Unwoke or La Dinamita. Exacta trifecta, superfecta, daily double, pick 3, pick 4 wagering. Post time in 18 minutes at 2:13 p.m. And they're off. Good start, Smooth Tails outside, setting out for the lead. Almond Cider now. Cape Cod Gem pokes the white blinkers in front. Almond Cider outside second. As it's Kali's Dream towards the inside third. Smooth Tails tracks in fourth. And 2.5 lengths to Norgay in the fifth and trailing position. 2 horses pressing the pace, less than a half mile to go. Cape Cod Gem on top of Almond Cider. Kali's Dream right behind the leaders in third. A half length to Smooth Tails in fourth and a margin of 3. Norgay trails. First quarter mile, quick 22 2/5. 2.5 furlongs to go. Almond Cider now has the lead over Cape Cod Gem. Kali's Dream in a good spot on the outside in third. Smooth Tails in fourth. And Norgay is at the back of the pack and about 6.5 lengths off the lead as they turn into the home stretch. As it's Almond Cider, but Kali's Dream collars that one on the outside, and Norgay from far back, and Norgay one from the outside, getting the split. Norgay was dead last up the backstretch, and taking advantage of that quick pace is Norgay, and Norgay draws clear by a couple lengths over Kali's Dream. Norgay in front. Kali's Dream second. Smooth Tails third. Almond Cider from Fingerlinks. No scratches. Do have a jockey change at number 3, World Bank, to Joel Cruz. Joel Cruz on number 3, World Bank. They're all in the gate. And they're off. World Bank with a great start, sending out for the lead. Silent Sandy's up the inside. Here's Accelerina on the far outside. Stella Brown inside of her, and Shock is in between horses as they fight for early supremacy. World Bank on top. Silent Sandy's up the inside. Stella Brown contesting the pace 3 wide in third. 2 lengths Accelerina fourth. Shocks is racing in fifth. Then a length and a half, 2 to Dharma, who's to the inside of IMEV, who's at the back of the pack as they turn onto the backstretch. It's World Bank with a slender lead over Silent Sandy in second. Stella Brown defers in third, 3 lengths off the lead. A space of 3 to Shock, who is in fourth. Dharma's towards the inside in fifth. Accelerina Shuffleback sixth. And then a neck back to IMEV, who is in the seventh and trailing position. Half mile to go. World Bank goes to the opening half in 48 and a fifth and is clear by about 4 over Silent Sandy, the gray in second. Shock ranging up to the outside. Dharma's at the fence. Dharma's now up into second, 2 lengths off the lead. Stella Brown has 8 lengths to find. IMEV second last. Accelerina trails the field as World Bank has a couple of challengers on the outside, and Shock and Dharma, and Shock and Dharma take over from World Bank, who is shaken up in third. And then it's Silent Sandy fourth, IMEV fifth. Looks like a 2-horse race. They got 3/16 to go. It's Dharma who is to the inside of Shock, and these two are clear by many lengths. 1 furlong to go. Dharma with the advantage. Shock not giving up on the outside. Dharma drifting out wide. Shock is on the outside. They're closer to the outer rail right now. It's Dharma and Shock. Dharma wins over Shock. And then it was Silent Sandy close for fourth, IMEV or World Bank. Cents. Dime Super, $10.30. 50-cent pick 3, $67.87. And they're off. It's Mommy Joe Dreams who sprints out for the lead as it's Small Pebbles towards the inside and grabs that lead. Late Thoughts splitting rivals up into second. Fourth place, the favorite ZN, who's a length and a half in front of Unicorn Cake. She's a Wild Joker second last, and 5 lengths to Apollonia Vitelli, who's at the tail of the field. Half mile to go. Small Pebbles on top. The lead's a length. Late Thoughts in second. Mommy Joe Dreams outside in third. ZN behind rivals in fourth. 2 lengths off the lead. 2 more lengths back to Unicorn Cake in the fifth spot. She's a Wild Joker, has about 6 lengths to find, and 7 lengths to the trailer, Apollonia Vitelli. The rails open for ZN, and ZN gets on through and contends for the top spot. Light Thoughts is on the outside with the lead. ZN's in second as Small Pebbles drops back a little bit as Unicorn Cake swung wide for the stretch drive. They got 3/16 to go. ZN has the lead. The lead's about 2 lengths over Unicorn Cake, who's bearing down on the outside. These two will decide it. 16th to go. ZN has the lead by a length and a half over Unicorn Cake, and ZN's now 4 for 5 lifetime. Unicorn Cake second. Mommy Joe Dreams in third. And try $6.05. Dime Super $3.60. 50-cent pick 3. $6.45. Pick 5, 5 of 5. $570.75. And going in. And they're off. Good start for Better Be Smart, who barrels out for the lead. Adjustable rates towards the inside. Juliet on approach is 3 wide. And Other People's Money 4 deep and a length and a half off the lead. Now up into third. And 3 lengths back to Merlin F, who's in the fifth and trailing position. Adjustable Rate has a contested lead, and the pressure is being applied by Better Be Smart. In third, Other People's Money. Juliet on approach towards the inside. Merlin F from last up into third. Merlin F with a burst of energy gets into the race, goes 3 wide on the turn, a length and a half off the lead. We'll see if she can sustain this run as Adjustable Rate lets it out a notch at the quarter pole. On top by 3 parts of a length. Merlin F is to the outside. A Better Be Smart. Other People's Money is spun wide for the stretch drive, and Juliet on approach trails the field as they run down to mid-stretch. It's Adjustable Rate on top by 3. Merlin F is now a clear-cut second. Better Be Smart drops back. Other People's Money in fourth. 16th to go. It's Adjustable Rate. Adjustable Rate will break the maiden today. Merlin F second. Other People's Money third. Better Be Smart fourth. Regular double 7-5, 1060. Consolation double 7. And they're off. Good start for Warriors Revenge, who edges out for the lead. Disco Dino's at the fence. 42 Ace has some early energy and is 3 wide, a neck off the lead. Breaking Stone stacked out 4 wide. Old Man Winter behind rivals in fifth, and a length and a half back to No Confession at the tail of the field. About 4 lengths from top to bottom as they pass the half-mile pole. Disco Dino has the rail and the lead as Warriors Revenge challenging on the outside with 42A second and third. Old Man Winter up the inside. Breaking Stones is next, and a half length back to No Confession, who trails the field. 3 abreast with 2.5 furlongs to go. 42 Ace. Disco Dino tries to come back for more. Warrior's Revenge is in a tough and tight spot in between horses. Breaking Stones is wide, and then it's No Confession as they turn into the stretch. Disco Dino reemerges with the lead. The lead's a length and a half. 42 Ace shaken up in second. Breaking Stones on the grandstand side. No Confession in some very tight quarters. Old Man Winters at the fence. Disco Dino close to home. 42 Ace. Breaking Stones. It's Breaking Stones sweeping to the front. Breaking Stones wins. 42 Ace second. Then it was an unlucky winning mutual. Daily double $44. Exacta $88.50. 50-cent trifecta $114.62. Dime super fast. And they're off. Looks like a good start. Smile Takes Charge, 1 of 4, sending out for the lead. 5 aces at the fence. Don Antonio's in between horses in third. U Butte, widest of that first cluster in fourth. Now 2 lengths off the lead. A couple lengths back with No Name in second last. And Erie Man is at the tail of the field. Half mile to go, and it's 5 aces on the front end. Has a lead by a half length over Smile Takes Charge, who pesters outside second. Don Antonio to the inside of U Butte. U Butte now grabs third with No Name is in fifth. And 4 lengths off the lead and a gap of 3 to Erie Man, who trails the field. About a quarter of a mile left to travel. Smile Takes Charge and 5 aces doing battle on the front end. U Butte is in the clear on the 3 wide side. Don Antonio behind horses in fourth. Then it's Erie Man, who's out of last as they turn into the stretch, and they got 1 furlong to go in this race, and it's 5 aces who clings to that lead. Don Antonio gets a beautiful split, and Don Antonio now challenging for the top spot. Don Antonio and 5 aces. It's Don Antonio in the nightcap. 5 aces second with No Name third. Close for links for a Wednesday. Next live racing date Monday. First post 1 p.m. From high atop the roof here at Finger Lakes. This is your track announcer Bill Downs signing off. Have a great evening.